Forestry is uniquely Canadian and special to Ontario. Our industry has literally changed the landscape of this province. As I began my career, I got to know the people and communities who depend on the sector. I've seen the annual cycle of harvesting, tree planting, and road building reflected in a yearly rhythm across northern and rural communities. It's really amazing to see how an industry can influence the very fabric of our communities. Working in Toronto on behalf of the industry, it's often difficult to see the direct impacts of your work. In those moments where we've been able to meet with the loggers, the truck drivers, Indigenous communities, and mill workers, people who don't get a seat at Queen's Park, yet their entire livelihoods are on the line when policy decisions are made, I see the genuine appreciation for the work that we do and realize why the Ontario Forest Industries Association is so important, even after 78 years. This is bigger than the industry. It's about taking a position and doing what is right for the people of Ontario and their forests.
Throughout the past year, Ontario's forestry industry has remained strong and resilient. As we move into 2021, there are lots of reasons for optimism for the industry.
Forestry is an essential source of economic activity in Ontario. Recovery, especially in rural and northern regions, will not be possible without a strong forest sector. OFIA members have truly proven themselves to be resilient and adaptable in the face of the COVID-19 crisis. And as we move towards economic recovery, I can say with confidence that the sky is the limit for Ontario's forest sector. It's an industry that is needed now more than ever. With the ongoing implementation of the actions in the forest sector strategy, I have nothing but optimism for the future of this critical industry.
By using sustainable Ontario-grown wood, we can continue to energize life for communities and people. For reference, last year we purchased over 22,000 Ontario pine utility poles. And this year, despite everything that's gone on, the need for infrastructure has not slowed down. In fact, in some cases it's picked up. And we're likely to be putting in similar orders this year, next year, and the year after that.
The forest products industry, especially in the way it's practiced in Ontario and Quebec today, is a good example of the circular bioeconomy in action, and it starts with our primary input, a renewable natural resource, and a plentiful one at that. Our integrated operations put more wood to work, increase our competitiveness, and have a positive impact supporting climate change objectives.
During one of the most difficult of years, the forest sector and its workers have demonstrated why they're essential to Ontario's economy and how to continue to move forward even under the most challenging of conditions. It's in our mutual best interest to see Ontario use all of its allowable harvest every year.
There's a lot of opportunities for youth to enter into the field and gain a green job and valuable work experience in this sector. The industry already supports over 200,000 people across Canada in the forest sector, as well as 5% of the Indigenous people within Canada.
Across Ontario, 2020 brought many unique challenges and opportunities. Through it all, our industry has innovated and adapted to a changing world of building without sacrificing on quality. 2020 has reminded us that we are much like the timber we work with. Powerful, durable, and filled with elegance and imagination. Flexible, creative, and able to overcome new barriers and challenges. And deep within our fiber, we carry so much beauty and strength. Let's take on the next 20 years with that same resolve as we have the first.